People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called, I have told you on several occasions, we are all equal opportunity targets. We could lose our life by just going about our regular business every day. Worse, whenever you have friends or family, you are intertwined with persons that are involved in any sorts of criminal activity. And also very disturbing, if you have friends or family associates that witness any sorts of crime. I am going to tell you about a couple of cases in which people that are legal, law-abiding citizens of Jamaica have lost their life because them have family member, them have friends that witness somebody losing their life, and then they were killed just because of that. The picture that is on your screen, this is of 44-year-old Rihanna Reed. Rihanna Reed is not any sort of street girl. Rihanna Reed is actually an engineer. She lives in 8 miles, Bull Bay, Pondside, 8 miles to be specific. However, a day or two ago, she was coming home, or she reached home, when she was pounced upon by some gunmen. She was taken out right on the spot. They left her for DEAD. Upon further investigation, it is said that Rihanna Reed has a cousin. That cousin witnessed somebody losing their life. The gunmen came to the house on several occasions looking for the cousin. Cousin never showed up. The cousin take for himself. So therefore, they came back and they hit up Rihanna just because the cousin witnessed somebody losing their life. Now, in this incident, this lady is a well-educated lady. This lady is not any sort of street lady. This lady don't have any sort of family member that are involved in any sorts of criminal activity. The people that took away the person in which her cousin witnessed the MVRD3R knows that that cousin is not involved. That cousin did not do anything other than witnessing. So therefore, because they want to send a strong message, they've been looking for the cousin to stop that cousin from going to court. Them can't find a cousin there. That cousin they a keep for himself. So therefore, them take out Rihanna just to send some sort of message to the cousin that they are looking for. Don't you see how crazy these people are? I spoke about an incident that occurred in Upper King Street maybe about 2 days ago, in which 3 persons were taken out. Those 3 persons, 2 female, Tati, Kim, Diana, and then a man that drives cab for a living. He does it to supplement his income. This youth is a University of the West Indies employee. This youth goes to school. He drives cab on the side. As it pertains to the 2 girls, they just call that man, the cab man, for his services. They don't know him. They don't have any sort of personal relationship with him. Based on the information, it is said that he was just doing his daily routine as his job to supplement his income. He does not know Kim. Him no know Tati. Him no know Diana. Him no know anything about their background. Them just call him. It was just a random call or one of his customers. So therefore, he did not need to do any sorts of vetting. He never need to verify or validate anybody, know them personality, know who them par with. Come to realize one of those girls was dating Adan from Arnett Garden. His name is Jungle. About 2 weeks to 3 weeks ago, Jungle lost his life because of his involvement in all sorts of criminal activity. One of the girls that was dating the bad man, the Don, she lost her life because she witnessed the Don losing his life, or an affiliate of the Don losing his life. So when we look at this situation, one of the girls lost her life because she was linked with some sorts of Don, some sorts of bad man. The next friend was just around her. Maybe the next friend also knows that she is linked with some sorts of bad man, so indirectly she might have known. However, the taxi man, he does not know anything. He was shocked and awe. He lost his life because he was guilty by affiliation. He was just caught slipping, wrong place, wrong time. There was also an incident that occurred in Westmoreland, where two brothers, maybe about a year ago, the two brothers were conned up. At that incident, or in that incident, they took a vehicle belonging to one of the brothers. Both of them run cab. They also conned up both brothers, like I said before. One of them did not make it, the next one made it. However, about a year or so later, the brother that witnessed his other brother losing his life was also conned up in a MVRD3R. The people lay await him while he was on his way home and blaze up a vehicle with him and the next lady. Two of them DIED, the car lost control, end up in a somebody yard, backyard or side yard. So therefore, one brother got conned up, witnessed his brother losing his life, was supposed to go to courts. One person was arrested. He was charged for the MVRD3R and attempted upon the next one. So therefore, he made sure he did it himself, or he sent out some hitman and take out the next brother. So two incidents, one brother first, the next brother the next time. All because one of them was going to be a witness in a case. I also spoke about a case that occurred in Southborough. Southborough is in Portmore, where a man, Willie Reds, he lost his life. Willie Reds was a coach, netball coach. Willie Reds was respected. Willie Reds as a stall or had a stall where himself fruits, all sorts of knickknacks, all sorts of sweets. He witnessed a lady called Angela losing her life at his stall. In that incident occurred, two persons that were said to be suspect, at worst person of interest, Weed Seed and a next man named Black Boy. Both of them take with themselves, run from Southborough, ran to the country for a few. However, when the case was supposed to call up, because they knew that Willie Reds witnessed it, Willie Reds and the person that lost her life, Angela, were friends, they figured that Willie Reds wanted to get some sorts of justice for Angela. Paged Willie Reds on several occasions, more so when it was getting close to that case date. As a matter of fact, when they picked up Black Boy in the country and he was supposed to come back to Portmore for some sorts of identification parade, them page Willie Reds again and make him know, say, walk and live, talk and DEAD. So therefore, you are supposed to know what you're not supposed to do and what you can do. Everybody in the area knew that Willie Reds was not going to testify. Yes, him and Angela were good friends. However, he knew the consequences of his action. He knew that these people, Black man, was serious. So therefore, Black man sent a hit upon Willie Reds through weed seed. However, black man also put a hit on weed seed after him take out Willie Reds because he was making sure that there was no source of witness. He was making sure that whatever happens, he was going to eliminate all sorts of person that could point him out, finger him out. So therefore, it was like a domino effect, trickle-down effect. Anybody that can do anything to keep these criminals out of prison, they are going to make sure that they silence them, regardless of their occupation, regardless of where they live, regardless of what type of stuff they are involved with, legitimate or illegitimate. Anybody that witnessed any sorts of crime in a Jamaica, especially MVRD3R, you could be wiped out, you and your family. Now, for a country that understands this no snitching policy, are the thing where them say informer for DEAD. I think that the relevant authority, meaning the DPP's office, the prosecution, should know that if you have a case that is pending wherein a family member or a friend was taken out and that next family member witnessed it, if those persons have been getting all sorts of DEATH threats, you should recommend to that person or those person, maybe you want to seek some sorts of protective service. Maybe you should let us keep you safe, out of harm's way of the person that you're going to testify against or give any sorts of evidence against. And I understand that sometimes the program don't work because persons have always been complaining about it. And I understand that sometimes the DPP recommends that these people seek some sorts of protective service and they decline. But we see what has been going on in all of these cases that I laid out. So therefore, if you witness your family member losing their life, somebody that you know lose their life, and you was there on the spot, on the scene, especially if the suspect send people a look for your family member, if the suspect come and I want the family say, listen, if your family member show up, everybody going to be DEADING. You do not have to listen to me, but me just say, if it was me, had it been me in any sorts of situation like that, knowing the circumstances in a Jamaica, how these people don't play, especially when they've sent you several warnings indirectly or directly, especially when you see other persons that are in the same situation like you losing their life. Like I've always said, a wise man or woman learns from their mistake. A wiser man or woman learns from the mistakes of others. So therefore, take heed, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.